Attention! This text was created by artificial intelligence and may contain ideas that do not align with your beliefs. Use the information obtained with critical thinking. Transition to the Ascension Line. How the Chosen One navigates a world of multiple realities. Have you ever wondered why your life is full of ups and downs, like a dizzying roller coaster? Why, despite all your efforts, you sometimes feel cornered, like a defenseless victim in a spiritual battle? Have you experienced the feeling of being constantly pulled back, as if an invisible force is holding you back from fulfilling your true destiny, the dreams you so often dream of? My dear ones, chosen by God, if your answers are a resounding yes, then know this: you are not alone. You, like many others, are standing on the threshold of a great upheaval. You are participants in an invisible but fierce battle for your future, for your reality, for what should belong only to you. And today, I will reveal to you the innermost truth, which the enemy diligently conceals from you. You possess an incredible power to influence the very fabric of time, your own destiny. You have the power to change everything. You are capable of stepping onto the line of ascension, a reality where peace, prosperity, and spiritual growth reign supreme. But before we embark on this captivating journey, allow me to lift the veil of mystery. The truth is, the world you see around you is but one of many possible timelines, like pages within an enormous book of fates. Every thought you have, every decision you make, every feeling you experience is a choice, determining which of these lines you will live. And the enemy isn't merely an abstract concept, a phantom existing only in imagination. These are forces striving to keep you trapped in low vibrational, negative realities, where fear, suffering, and destruction hold sway. They seize every opportunity to sow doubt, distract your attention from your true purpose, and lead you astray. These are insidious shadows, whispering lies, ensnaring the mind in a web of illusions. But do not despair, chosen ones. Today, I shall reveal a secret. How to escape the clutches of the enemy, how to take control of your destiny and step onto the line of ascension. This isn't merely a dream or a fleeting hope. It's a divine purpose implanted within each of you, like a spark of flame ready to ignite into a grand fire. The truth is, you are not helpless victims of circumstance. You are the powerful navigator of your own reality. You are the one holding the helm of your ship, the one who determines the course and decides which harbor to enter. And the secret to this navigational mastery lies in understanding and applying just a few key principles. The first of these is conscious choice. Every second of your life, you make a choice, sometimes without even realizing it. A choice between fear and love, between anger and forgiveness, between disbelief and faith. Become aware of these choices, delve into their essence, and feel their consequences. Do not allow yourselves to drift aimlessly, succumbing to the whims of the waves. Be active creators of your reality, bravely steering your ship toward your intended destination. Remember the story of Joseph, sold into slavery by his own brothers. He could have surrendered to despair, broken under the weight of the calamities that befell him. But Joseph chose faith in God, faith in a better future. His conscious choice, his unwavering belief in divine providence, led to him becoming a savior for his people, a protector from famine and hardship. Joseph is a vivid example of how, even in the darkest circumstances, one can choose a bright reality, remaining true to their convictions. The second principle to remember is managing your focus of attention. Where you direct your energy, there flows your life, shaping your world. If you concentrate on negative news, on your own fears and doubts, that is precisely what you attract into your life, like a magnet. But if you focus on gratitude, on positive moments, on your dream, then you create a solid foundation for prosperity and success. Remember the story of David, still very young but courageous, when he faced the terrifying Goliath. But David did not allow fear to bind him. He, like a tightly clenched fist, focused on his unwavering faith in God, on the sacred purpose of protecting his people from the enemy. And, as the legend goes, he achieved a triumphant victory. David showed living proof that the power of focus, directed towards a righteous goal, can crush any, even the most formidable, obstacles. The next lesson is the power of intention. Your thoughts are like seeds that you carefully sow into the fertile soil of reality. Your intentions, like life-giving moisture, irrigate these seeds, giving them the power to grow. If your intentions are pure, like spring water, if they are aimed at creation, at love, at spiritual perfection, then they will inevitably bear abundant and generous fruits. Remember the biblical Nehemiah, whose heart burned with a desire to rebuild the ruined walls of Jerusalem. He faced scornful mockery and the fierce resistance of enemies, but his resolve, forged like steel, remained steadfast and unshaken. He knew it was God's will, and he relentlessly pursued his goal, guided by unwavering faith. His intentions, tempered in the fire of belief, led to the walls rising again, and the city was saved. The fourth step was the practice of gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful tool, capable of transforming your reality beyond recognition. It throws open the doors of your heart to wonders, attracts abundance, and allows you to see blessings even in the darkest times. Remember Mary, the mother of Jesus. She could have drowned in a sea of fear and doubt, but instead, she accepted God's will with profound gratitude. She knew that even on a thorny path, she would be accompanied by support and help from above. Her gratitude opened the way for her to fulfill the great mission to which she was called. These principles are not merely beautiful words plucked from thin air. They are tools designed to help you conquer the enemy, align with the Ascension Line, and attain the life you've always envisioned. But remember, the enemy never sleeps. It will use any means necessary to ensnare you in its cunning webs. It will assault you with chilling fear, corrosive doubts, a deluge of negative news, insidious provocations, and temptations that beckon like a desert mirage. How do you recognize the enemy's machinations? Pay close attention to the following symptoms, which may indicate that you are under the influence of negative forces, a prisoner in a dark dungeon. Unexplained obstacles. Suddenly appearing difficulties, seeming to arise from nowhere without a single logical basis. Loss of clarity. Inability to concentrate. Persistent doubts that eat away at the soul like poison. The feeling of having lost your way, of being lost in a dense, dark forest where there isn't a single path. Conflicts with loved ones. A sudden worsening of relationships with family, devoted friends, or respected colleagues, like a storm erupting in a tranquil harbor. Fatigue and apathy. A constant feeling of exhaustion, wearing you down like a long trek across the desert. A lack of energy, a loss of interest in life, as if the world has faded, losing its vibrant colors. Fears and anxieties. Heightened anxiety, like a sticky fear binding the soul. Panic attacks, like a wild beast breaking free from its cage. Intrusive thoughts swarming in the head, like a flock of crows foretelling doom. Financial hardships. Unexpected financial problems, losses and debts, as if a heavy burden had fallen upon your shoulders. Illnesses and ailments. Frequent illnesses, undermining health, worsening well-being, as though someone is sucking out life force. Negative thoughts and emotions. Constant dissatisfaction with oneself, others, and life in general, as if the world has been painted in dark tones. Isolation. A feeling of loneliness. Detachment from people, as if an invisible wall is growing around you. If you notice these symptoms in yourself, know this: you are under attack. But do not despair. Remember the 4 principles I revealed to you: awareness of choice, managing focus, the power of intention, and the practice of gratitude. This is your armor, your sword, and your shield in spiritual warfare. Remember that your life is not a predetermined fate. You are the architect of your own reality. Your decisions, your innermost thoughts, and your powerful emotions, all of these shape the unique tapestry of your timeline. A vast array of choices lies before you. You are free to remain within a low-vibration reality, a realm where suffering and torment hold sway, or to take a step toward the Ascension Line, where peace, prosperity, and continuous spiritual growth await. Remember, the choice always rests with you, and it defines your path. Imagine a tiny seed, lost in darkness, deep within the earth. Hidden from view, it pushes through the dense soil, overcoming all obstacles. Yet within its tiny heart lies a knowing. It is destined to become a beautiful plant, to bloom in all its glory. It does not surrender, nor does it succumb to doubt, even when only impenetrable darkness and damp earth surround it. The seed relentlessly reaches for the light, for the life-giving rays of the sun, for life itself. You are that very seed. Within you lies a vast, inexhaustible potential, but the enemy tirelessly tries to suffocate you, to prevent your fragile sprouts from reaching the light. You are a warrior, tempered in the crucible of trials, ready for the upcoming battle. Your weapon is a consciousness sharp as a blade. Your shield is unwavering faith, deflecting any blows, and your armor is boundless love, enveloping you in warmth and protection. The enemy will strike, attempting to break your spirit, but you will not surrender. You will not retreat. You will fight for your dream, for your cherished line of ascension. You are the builder of your own home. You meticulously lay the foundation of your life. Everything that follows depends on its strength. If this foundation is built on the solid ground of truth, love, and faith, your home will withstand any storms, any hardships. The enemy, lurking in the darkness, will try to destroy this foundation, to crack its base, but you will not allow it. You will strengthen it every day, every minute, with your thoughts, words, and deeds, transforming it into an impregnable fortress. My dear chosen ones, time is relentlessly passing. You stand at a crossroads. Now is a critical season when each of you must make your choice. Decide with your heart. Choose the line of ascension. Do not let the cunning enemy trap you within a dark prison. The future is like a flowing river. It's not carved in cold stone. You are the navigators of your own reality. Rise above the chaos. Choose a high vibration. Choose all-encompassing love, and you will find yourselves on the timeline destined for you from above. Remember, you are not alone in this sacred struggle. At any moment, call upon God, the higher powers, for help and wise guidance. They will always reach out to you. They are always near, ready to lend a helping hand in the most difficult times. A final warning. Remember that the enemy will stop at nothing to keep you within their treacherous webs. They will weave intrigues, attempting to frighten you, sow doubt in your soul, and divert your gaze from your cherished goal. Do not let it break you. Stay vigilant, keep your mind clear, and move forward, believing in yourself and your path. I urge you, do not waste a single minute. Begin applying these principles in your life right now. Remember, either breakthrough or complete collapse, either destiny or agonizing delay, it's all in your hands. To better absorb this knowledge and strengthen your faith, I call you to the following. Write 777 in the comments if you accept this word, if you are ready to take a step towards the Ascension Line. Share this video with those who might find it helpful. Subscribe to this channel to continue discovering new facets of spirituality and finding support on your path to enlightenment. And finally, let us raise a prayer together. Lord, bless us and guide us on the path of truth. Grant us the strength to overcome difficulties, the wisdom to see the world as it is, and the courage to choose love, from which light emanates. Help us ascend to the line of ascension, where peace, prosperity, and boundless spiritual growth reign. Amen. Remember, the chosen ones, you are the light illuminating the world. You are the salt that gives flavor to this earth. You are powerful navigators, capable of changing your reality, much like sailors steer their ships. Do not fear to unveil your potential, this gift contained within each of you. Do not be afraid to be yourselves, for in this lies true beauty. Do not fear to follow the dream that burns in your heart. The future you are building for yourselves depends entirely on you, on your decisions and efforts. It is in your hands like a precious gift that you must uncover and multiply. Remember this, and may self-assurance be your unwavering companion on this journey.